You can't grow in comfort. You can't evolve when everything feels easy. The truth is, pressure isn't your enemy. It's your invitation. Every weight you carry, every sleepless night, every doubt that burns in your chest, it's not here to destroy you. It's here to forge you. Look around you. Every person who ever did something great was tested first. Edison failed 1,000 times before the light came on. Lincoln lost more elections than most people dare to enter. Walt Disney went bankrupt before he built the happiest place on earth. Each time life said no, they didn't quit. They sharpened their will until the world had no choice but to say yes. Pressure creates clarity. It strips away the unnecessary. It shows you what truly matters when comfort has made you forget. When you're under fire, you learn what you actually believe in. You learn what's worth fighting for, and what was only noise. Pain is the universe's way of asking, are you serious? Everyone says they want success, but few are willing to bleed for it. Everyone wants to evolve, but they want to skip the evolution part. They want the strength without the struggle, the peace without the process. But that's not how life works. Diamonds are born from pressure. Steel is forged in fire. And greatness is built from resistance. When life feels heavy, that's when it's molding you. When you think you're breaking, that's when you're being rebuilt. The pain you're feeling right now is proof that you're still alive, that your story isn't over, that there's something inside you still fighting to rise. Most people run from pressure. They run from discomfort, from anything that silences the noise. But you can choose differently. You can use pressure as your compass, because where it hurts the most is where your greatest growth waits. The gym doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. The weights don't get lighter, your capacity expands. That's exactly how life works. The problems don't disappear, you evolve beyond them. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's trained. Every time you stay calm when everything shakes, you're building it. Every time you rise after being knocked down, you're reinforcing it. Every scar is a lesson carved into your character. Every failure, a brick in the foundation of your strength. Pressure is not punishment, it's preparation. It's life asking, can you carry what you're asking for? You can't handle abundance with a weak backbone. You can't lead others if you can't first lead yourself through chaos. So the universe gives you small storms first, to teach you how to stand in hurricanes later. Your growth doesn't happen when you win. It happens when you refuse to break. Success doesn't come from comfort. It comes from persistence. And pain? Pain is not the end. It's the bridge between who you are and who you're meant to be. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is this teaching me? Stop saying, this hurts too much. Start saying, this is how I'm built. Once you see pain as a teacher, it loses its power to control you. Once you learn to sit in the storm without losing yourself, you become unstoppable. Think of a blacksmith hammering glowing steel under relentless heat. Every strike shapes it. Every blow refines it. You are the steel. Life is the hammer. Every challenge is just sharpening your edge. The people who rise the highest aren't the ones who had it easiest. They're the ones who refused to be victims. They took what was meant to break them and turned it into fuel. They learned to transmute suffering into strength. And if you're listening to this, maybe that's what life is asking you to do. Because here's the truth: pressure will never stop. The only thing that changes is who you become under it. You can't control the storm, but you can become the calm within it. Build a mind so focused, so grounded, that chaos becomes your training ground. Once you've faced pain long enough, something changes. You stop being afraid of it. You stop needing guarantees. You stop begging for the world to make sense and start shaping it yourself. That's the shift. When belief replaces fear and clarity replaces confusion, that's when you stop reacting and start directing. You can't build an extraordinary life while thinking like everyone else. Most people chase comfort and call it happiness. They run in circles, mistaking motion for progress, noise for meaning, distraction for peace. They want the rewards without the risk, the transformation without the sacrifice. But if you want to see what you're made of, you have to burn away everything that isn't you. Belief is the fire that does that. It's not blind optimism. It's not hoping things will work out. Belief is the decision that you'll make it work, no matter what. It's the conviction that even if everything collapses, you'll still find a way to rebuild. Every person who ever changed history had that kind of faith. They believed before there was evidence, acted before there was applause, stayed focused when the world laughed. When Steve Jobs came back to Apple, it was dying. The stock was collapsing. The products were outdated. The company was a joke. But he didn't flinch. He saw what others couldn't, not because he had proof, but because he had vision. That's belief in motion. Belief doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It creates them. It doesn't check the weather before it sails. It learns to navigate storms. But belief without clarity is chaos. You can't hit a target you haven't drawn. You can't become what you haven't defined. Clarity is ruthless. It cuts away the noise. It says, you can't do everything, can't please everyone, can't walk every road. It demands that you choose one path, one purpose, and burn the rest. Clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from deciding, from having the courage to say, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is where I'm going. And once you do, everything else falls into place. You stop competing, you stop comparing, you stop chasing validation because you're too busy creating meaning. Clarity turns chaos into direction. It's the compass that keeps you steady when the world tries to pull you apart. And when clarity meets discipline, that's when momentum begins. Belief gives you strength. Clarity gives you direction. Discipline gives you movement. Discipline is the muscle of the soul. It's doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when the bed feels like heaven. It's showing up when no one's watching. It's saying no to what's easy so you can say yes to what's necessary. Most people wait for motivation. They wait for the right feeling, the right moment, the right mood. But motivation is a spark. Discipline is the fire. Motivation fades when you're tired. Discipline stays when you're broken. Motivation depends on emotion. Discipline depends on decision. The most successful aren't the most inspired. They're the most consistent. Think of the artist who paints through heartbreak, the athlete who trains through pain, the writer who shows up to the blank page even when doubt screams louder than inspiration. That's what separates greatness from mediocrity. Not talent, not luck, but discipline. And here's the paradox. The more disciplined you become, the freer you feel. When you master yourself, you stop being a slave to impulse. You stop being controlled by distraction and fear. You stop needing permission to move. You become your own authority. Discipline is the bridge between intention and reality. It's how thoughts become action, and action becomes destiny. You don't wish your way into success. You work your way there. Every repetition, every small choice, every no to distraction, that's you building the foundation of your power. When you can master your focus, your habits, your emotions, the world can no longer manipulate you. When you can stay grounded while everyone else panics, you become unshakable. That's what resilience truly means. It's not pretending to be okay. It's choosing to keep going even when you're not. You will fall. You will fail. You will face rejection and exhaustion, but you will rise stronger. The storm sent to destroy you is the same storm that reveals you. Pain doesn't end you. It exposes what's real. It strips away the masks until only truth remains. You were never fragile. You were just untested. Now you're being tempered. The weight you carry today is building the strength you'll need tomorrow. Don't run from struggle. Move through it with grace. Don't curse the pressure. Use it to carve your purpose. Don't chase the easy life. Build the meaningful one. Because one day you'll realize the pain didn't stop you. It built you. Every scar became a symbol of survival. Every failure became the foundation for your rise. You are not behind. You are in training. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. And when your moment comes, you'll be ready. When the noise fades and the crowd disappears, what remains is vision. Not the kind that comes from sight, but from seeing with your soul. Vision isn't about predicting the future. It's about designing it. It's not about what you look at. It's about what you see within. The world will tell you what's possible, what's realistic. But the greatest revolutions were all born from people who ignored that voice. Henry Ford imagined a world where every family could afford a car, and they called him delusional. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly, and they were mocked until they left the ground. Every visionary was once someone who simply didn't ask for permission. And that's what vision is. The certainty that what you're building is worth the pain. It's what keeps you moving when the results don't come, when the dream feels too far away. Because vision isn't a feeling, it's a vow. A promise you make to your future self that you won't give up. Even vision can crumble if it isn't grounded in gratitude. Gratitude keeps your ambition human. It's what keeps your hunger from turning into anxiety. It reminds you that success isn't a destination. It's a way of walking. Gratitude turns every setback into a gift, every delay into a lesson, every loss into a teacher. When you start to see life as something happening for you, not to you, everything shifts. Then adaptability takes over. Life won't move in straight lines. It will twist, collapse, rebuild again. Those who survive aren't the strongest. They're the most adaptable. Adaptability is the art of staying soft in a hard world. It's knowing when to bend so you don't break. It's being able to let go of old versions of yourself when growth demands it. Sometimes, the thing that got you here can't take you further. Sometimes, the next level of your life will cost you the previous one. So don't fear change, fear stagnation. Don't cling to who you were, evolve beyond it. Life rewards the flexible, the ones who can lose everything and still keep moving. The ones who can start over, not from scratch, but from experience. Every storm you've endured taught you how to navigate the next one. Every failure trained your instincts. Every heartbreak deepened your capacity to feel. You're not broken, you're being rebuilt. One day you'll understand, nothing was wasted. Not the tears, not the doubt. Every moment was a brushstroke painting who you are. And who you are is power. Not the loud kind, but the quiet, unshakable kind that doesn't need validation. True power doesn't announce itself, it emanates. It's the calm in the storm, the stillness in the chaos, the clarity in the noise. That's mastery, not perfection, not control. Mastery is when effort becomes art, when discipline becomes identity, when resilience becomes rhythm. It's when you stop forcing and start flowing, because you finally learn to trust yourself. That's what all of this was for, not to make you fearless, but to show you that you can move through fear. Growth was never about becoming someone new. It was about returning to who you were before the world told you who to be. Every challenge was a conversation with your future self. Every breakdown was a breakthrough in disguise. And all along, you weren't fighting life, you were learning to live it. So breathe, stand tall, let the world test you again. Because now you know what pressure really is. It's not the end, it's the beginning. It's the energy of creation disguised as resistance. When you learn to harness it, to turn it into movement, that's when you become unstoppable. Pressure is growth, pain is fuel. And every moment you endure is sculpting the version of you that was always meant to emerge. So, keep walking, keep building, keep believing. And when it hurts, smile. Because that's not the sound of you breaking. That's the sound of you becoming.